Hey, what's up, Cameron? My name is Christa Whitehead, and we actually got connected because I made a post on in the general contractors triangle contractors page for North Carolina on Facebook, and you were one of the people to comment. And so, by the way, I'm outside. I'm shooting this video outside, and so if you hear, I don't know, cars or birds or whatever, I hope it's not too distracting. But I so you were one of the people to comment, and I actually went over and I took a look at you guys' website, and I wanted to shoot this video because there's some things that stood out to me, and there's also some really key tips that I wanted just to give you, just to provide value, things that you can start implementing today to really see a boost in business and more clients coming through the door, but also to start outranking some of the competition in the area. By the way, Cameron, I see that we've got some pretty amazing mutual friends. So would love to hear how you know. I think it's Murray and JT and a couple other people, but anyway, that's a different conversation for a different day. I want to talk about content, citations, and backlinks, and I'll explain more in detail what those three things are, and just kind of try to lay it out as plainly as possible. So content is everything here on your front page. That includes the words, of course. It includes the pictures. It includes what the pictures are saved as, and even what's behind the pictures. And when I say what the pictures are saved as, like if I right click here on this picture, for example, and I go to save image as, right? Image by Good Soul Shop, right? Google recognizes that as content. A couple key things with content. Their algorithms honestly have changed in the past 5 to 7 years, in the sense that Google really values content a lot more than they used to, and they like to see people be intentional with their content, right? So that it presents them as an authoritative source, and it lets Google know that you guys know what you're doing. You know your stuff as a business. And so one of the ways Google measures that is by your content. They like to see, I mean, just a standard general rule, they like to see about 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page. And that just gives you a lot of space, enough space to let your clients know what it is you do, where your location is, all of that basic information that a person would use when trying to decide whether or not to hire you guys for whatever project they need done. A second key thing with content that goes along with that 1,000 to 1,500 words is something called keywords. Now, keywords and key phrases are just the words that potential clients use when searching for the type of services you guys have to offer. So cleaning services, North Carolina, cleaning services, Raleigh, North Carolina, home cleaning, North Carolina, home cleaning companies near me. Those are all keywords and key terms. And so when you have that 1,000 to 1,500 words of content and you optimize on those high search volume keywords, it really begins to make your website more of a magnet that attracts that clientele to you. And just to kind of give you, again, like I said, I'm outside, but just kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about. No matter what you search in Google, just about any topic you search, what's the first website that pops up? It's Wikipedia, right? And the reason being is because they have loads and loads of content. And so Wikipedia is one of the websites, one of the businesses that have figured this out, right? That Google loves content, and they love content that includes really powerful keywords. So when talking about keywords, actually something practical you guys could do, wouldn't take you long at all, to go through your website and resave and resave and then re-upload all of your pictures as a keyword. So instead of image by Good Soul Shop, and of course I can't do it here because I can't like get into you guys' website, but just giving you an idea, I would do something like home cleaning services Raleigh, right? And that's just kind of an example. Also, I checked out these guys. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. They've got several different locations, but they are ranking pretty high for the Raleigh area. Enovana. green cleaning, right? And so I kind of did a compare and contrast, and I scanned the front of you guys' website, and I came in here on wordcounter.net, and I see you guys have 902 words, which is actually really good. You'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of websites that I, take a look at, they've got like 200 words, 300 words, 400 words. But I haven't seen one in a while that has close to 1,000, so that's amazing. These guys, however, Inovana, they are a little bit over there, so they are 1,540. With Google, the more the merrier. So I would encourage you guys. It may seem extreme, but honestly, it would not be difficult at all to get to throw up 200. I mean, not 200, 2,000 words on your front page. Optimize on keywords, and that will begin to put you in the running with these guys, and to really begin to outrank them in content. Like I said, when content is done well and you're optimizing on keywords, you will begin to outrank your competition. Second thing I want to talk about pretty briefly, and I'm going to try to keep this short, is something called citations. Now, I put up here cleaning services, Raleigh, North Carolina. And let's go down here. Let's go right here. Class Act Made Service Inc. I see a business name, right? I see a business address, Raleigh, North Carolina, in Holly Tree Harris Park, and I see a business phone number. That's what a citation is. A citation is business information listed in an online directory. So Google is a directory. Yellow Pages is a directory. Yelp is a directory. Facebook is a directory. And there's so many other. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of directories where you can list your business information. Now, here's why that's important. The more directories and the more authoritative directories, and when I say authoritative, I just mean how much Google trusts them, right? The more directories online that your business information is listed in, the higher up in this Google Map Pack you will appear. And it's important to appear up here because these are the first businesses that potential clients see, right? Depending on what was searched, depending on the keyword, right? And so for this, we use a tool called WhiteSpark. And when I say we, I work with a buddy of mine. He knows his stuff as well, and is pretty good with this. But I use a tool called WhiteSpark, and this just allows me to see where your business is cited, like what citation sources you have. And I love these little drop downs here because I can see specific URLs, right? And see exactly where you guys are. I can see the authority of these directories, right? I can see how much Google trusts these directories on a scale of 1 to 100. And so I can also compare that. I see you guys have 12 citation sources currently. I can compare that to Inovana, who has 29, right? And so if we're talking about outranking our competition, we can see, okay, we would want to get at least 29 directories and more. And let me go ahead and tell you, to be honest, just put it frank with you, that is not hard at all. It's extremely doable. Citations are not hard to get, and seeing how many they have and seeing how much Google trusts these specific directories, we can get some pretty high quality directories, and it would not be hard at all to outrank them in citations, right? Third and final thing I want to cover is something called backlinks. Now, for this, I use a tool called Ahrefs. There are other tools out there. There's a tool called SEMrush. There's another tool called Majestic. But I like Ahrefs because personally, it is as close to Google Analytics as I have found out there currently. And so, a backlink is an authoritative website or platform, even a blog, that's linking up with your website, and they are sharing their authority with you. And because they're sharing their authority with you, your authority in Google is going up. And again, when I use the word authority, I just mean how much Google trusts you, right? And so this plays a huge role in how high you're ranking in Google, right? So I currently see you guys have 5 referring domains giving you 9 backlinks. Currently, there's no domain rating score, but there is a URL rating score of 3 on a scale of 1 to 100. So you guys are beginning to build trust in Google. This negative shows that you guys are going down in some of your backlinks, or at least how valid they are. And not all backlinks are created equal. So you guys have 9 backlinks, but currently all of those backlinks are no follow, which means they are not passing back the authority back to your site that they should, right? And so that would be something that we would want to go in here and really fix, and really begin to add in some really good backlinks to begin taking your trust in Google way up, right? So I did the same thing with, like I said, Inovana. I wanted to see where they are in their backlinks. They've currently got 39 referring domains, giving them 330 backlinks. They are beginning to build a domain rating trust with Google of 8. and a URL trust score of 25. And this is all on a scale of 1 to 100. And I can even see what keywords there are. I normally wouldn't show this to people, but since we've got some mutual friends, I'm going to click on these keywords to just show you. These are some of the keywords they're using to attract some clientele. House cleaning, Raleigh, North Carolina, right? This has about 200 people per month are searching this term, and it has a very low KD. So you can even use this word, this term right here, and put it behind some of those pictures like we talked about and begin ranking for these keywords. So I can see all of these keywords. So when optimized well, this could bring in a lot of traffic because we've got 100 people searching for this term on average per month, right? So this is just the power of keywords, backlinks, citations, doing content really well, right? So yeah, Cameron, I hope this information was, and Angelina, I hope this information was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to talking with you soon, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. All right, bye-bye.